Did the stupid thing. There we go. Scott, Roscoe, my God. I've been good. How have you been? I've missed you, friend. Yeah, I know you have been. I remember you said that on the last one because you moved and everything, so it's understandable. Lots of Spider-Man 2. Uh, I've been playing a lot of Helldivers 2, to be fair. And stream. The past 2 times I've tried to stream, the frame rate or the latency has been terrible. This is something I've been printing over the past day or two. Let's turn my lights on. Yeah, I've made some minor improvements, as you can see. It's a radioactive green glow. Yeah. Oh, I thought you said, "What are you?" Woo! Take a big bite out of it. Um, and I've been working on some Necromunda scenery. Always with the Necromunda. Now, what are the sparkly things in the cup? Why, those are every lab rat's favorite treat. Those are nerd gummy clusters. They're probably outlawed in Canada because they're too unhealthy. And you guys have a little bit higher standard of living up there. Yeah. But you also have poutine, and poutine is literally death in a bowl. Oh, you've seen
Fantastic. Okay. All of them.
Yeah. I mean, who decided that death was a bad thing? Like, I don't get it. Yeah. Okay, so was that intended to stop me? Because it's not going to. Yeah. So we've taken potatoes, we've coated them in gravy and cheese. Stop. I can only get so hard. But yes, I got some. Oh yeah, excuse me, cheese curds. How dare I? The audacity. I gotta fix the camera. It's slightly off. There it is. Oh. It's the greatest show. It's like they wrote this song for my stream. It's crazy. I'm not conceited or anything. There we go. Taking over you. This is the greatest show. I'm not full of myself. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I had some and like I was eating them on stream and like members of stream went bananas. So, and one of them, MD, that's me, even created a nerd gummy cluster emote for chat. And then also, yes, that's these ones. This is the pink bag of them. Yeah, she just of her own free will made a nerd gummy cluster emote as well as the rat holding the nerd gummy cluster with my gloved hand, pulling it away. So I went through the effort of animating that. So yeah. If people are going to put effort in for me, I'm going to put effort in for them too. Because I didn't ask for any of this stuff. I didn't ask for this emote or this avatar or specialized emotes or any of that stuff. But I am not opposed to having help because help is good. Yeah, what I've been working on the past couple days. Well, not even past couple days. This is all just random stuff that I've printed. I decided to turn in some scenery. And then I've also got like scattered terrain, just barrels, just empty drums. I'll just slap some basic paint on them. Paint the rocks gray. And put some simple paint on all these 25K or 200 kg drums. $55 gallons, 200 kgs, whatever you want to call them. 400 and some odd pounds. But yeah. Your greasy, greasy granny's got holes in her panties, so forth and so on. Yeah. So froth. Bad guy, the one-winged angel from Final Fantasy, so froth. We call them 55 gallons here in our bastard measurement system, which is so odd. See, and we do everything at the plant where I work. We do all of our measurements in kilograms. We don't measure anything in any form of imperial unit. It's all metric. Metric tons, kilograms, you know, all that stuff. And it's really funny. Grab a X-Acto knife here. Because some of the guys, there will be confusion. Like they just fell right into using kilograms, metric tons, all that kind of stuff. But it'll be like, oh, you can ship this chemical overseas so long as it, and you don't have to put any markings on the package, so long as it's under 5 liters. And they're like, okay, but I weighed it, and we don't have a thing that weighs liters. We only have a weight in kilograms, and it only weighs 5 kilograms. That's the crazy part about the metric system. It's the same thing. At work, you make things in liters. Yeah. But yeah, like nobody at my work refers to the drums as 55-gallon drums. They're all referred to as 200 kg drums, or just open head steel drums or closed head steel drums. OSDs, CSDs. Nuts. Oh. Ha 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 ha. You fell for it. You didn't even know. You fell for it and you didn't even know what it was, you fool. I fooled you again. You foolish fool. Well, unfortunately, Painty Paints did not raid into me. He raided into Monster Den Minis. Boo! That's fine. I don't fault him. I don't fault him for raiding into a big streamer. Sometimes Monster Den Minis raids into me. Well, volume and mass are related, but not necessarily equal. Depends on density. Yeah. But, yeah. That's what I love about Scott Roscoe, though, is that Scott Roscoe is very smart. He's the reason why actually was invented. That's right. And we love you for it, Scott. Oh, I haven't watched that show. I was talking about the actual phrase, actually. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. I think that'll work. There we go. All right, two more of these. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Got it. Got it. Oh, hard time sit where it's supposed to. Didn't you, fucker? You, you chicken shit. I'm gonna make this sit to where it doesn't. You sound like me over here struggling to get something together and just being a real bitch. Jesus.
Instructions on it. So thing. It's like, I'm not gonna tell.
Yeah, just do the thing. Jesus, it's not that hard. I don't even know what it is. If he's in there crying or if he's pretending to cry. He's just Gotta figure out how I'm gonna make this sit. Oh, well, like that, I guess. That's the only. Okay. I see the only piece that's screwing this whole thing up. Right. There we go. Yeah, that should work. And I don't mind there being a little bit sticking over the side right there because I can put railings on. I think safety first, bud. Safety is job one. Scott Roscoe, we have a baby squirrel, by the way. Yes. Can it be? It's a creature. Brain? Oh no, it unspooled. Oh, boo.
Hey, how these pretzels suck. How's your day been, buddy?
Highways control. Hi, friend. I feel like I haven't seen you in
4 hours.
not even. That's why my sister-in-law found a baby squirrel just yesterday. Yeah, we are taking care of a baby squirrel. It was not intentional. We've just kind of accepted it. It is what it is. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to snap these off. Yeah. You gotta play it twice. Oh, hi, friend. Yeah, she or he, excuse me. Yeah, because the squirrel is a he. Fell out of the tree in the backyard, and we basically taken it in, and it's awake. Hold on, hear it in there. I'm gonna have to set this to the side. Well, we got him. His name is Squirrellock Holmes. You can thank my wife for that name. So, you know, you're welcome for that. All right, move this stuff, and we'll move the the great name. Yeah. And don't forget, we are going to go into the Discord in a little bit, and I'll show more pictures of it because I put pictures of the squirrel there too. Squirrellock. Give me 1 second. I'll go get him. All right. Turn that light down a little bit. See? Say hi, everybody. His eyes only opened up about, yeah. Was it yesterday? I thought it was Friday. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Then that was Friday. Because Saturday, only your parents came over. My parents didn't come over Saturday. Been one long weekend. But yes, this is Squirrellock, and he is super cute, and he is just a baby. He's about 3.5, 4 weeks old, somewhere in that range. He's getting better at crawling. What you doing, dude? He says, "Oh, it's cold out here." I thought about it, I'd have set up a little rat cam. Hello. Say hello. Yeah, he does want snuggles. He's a snuggly boy. He snuggles my wife a lot. We'll give him kisses on his head. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. It's technically we don't. For all intents and purposes, we do not have a pet squirrel. We don't have a pet squirrel. Yeah. No, this is a rat. We're gonna call it a rat. Mm-hmm. We would never do anything like that. Hello. Yeah. This is Squirlock Holmes, and he is awake from his nap. Yes, we now have a pet rat. We have a tree rat. There it is. Found it. Tree rat. A little tree rat. Look at that. Look at his belly. Oh my God. Look at his belly. Oh, goodness. Then my teeth are coming in. You show everybody your teeth. The horizon. Yeah. No, I'm not showing my teeth, but if you want to rub this belly, you go right on ahead. He's a crawling boy too. He's a mover now. He's getting really good. Yeah. Oh, them claws though. They're sharp. What are you doing? What is this? This will get me off camera. Yeah. And you're just gonna go to sleep right there? That's cool. We can deal with that. Yeah. Also, if you didn't, oh, okay. Oh, oh, come here, you goon. I mean, my blue shock top. I got a whole bunch of them. I put him in this bag. Yeah, he is exploring. Explorer boy. Yeah, I just want to be able to clean up after him if he makes a mess. Huh? A whole bunch of the blue shop towels. The blue shop towels are nice because they cause the camera to go all out of whack. You
False.
in the pocket. Get in there. And he's like, no. Already spent time in the pocket. I don't want to get back to the pocket. It's easy to keep you in there though. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now, oh gosh. There we go. Okay, thought he might have pooped. Nope, good. See? This little man, this little dude right here. You are a stinky boy. You need a bath. Like a bath. One liked wearing hats and chowing down on cucumber. The other liked to dive from the highest perch possible and land on his dad like a mobile perch. That's cute. Well, we know that this one likes to pee and poop a lot. I don't know if that's a quirk or a hobby or just a thing, but I like to sleep in daddy's front pocket, and I like to snuggle with mama and get kisses on my pumpkin head. And I've got a little sock full of rice that we microwave, and he just snuggles up to it. You're drooling, dude. For the 10 people on my friends list that play Borderlands 4 are all playing Rafa or Vex. Cowards. Little bodies move food and water through them quickly. They really do. We got specialized squirrel formula just to feed him. Oh, we got to use the term tree rat for all legal purposes. Tree rat formula. You were playing Harlow, but you're not fond of her. Why are you? What are you doing? It's like you were licking my hand. You weirdo. Okay. I think you need to go back in your bed because you're not supposed to be up yet. You're not supposed to be up for another couple hours. We don't eat until 11 o'clock. Oh, you are so stinky. You need a bath. You really need a bath. I'll have to look and see if you can have a bath or if you have to have dirt baths. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to lick him. My rule is make it to level 10, decide if I like him or not. Gotcha. You know who else rescued tree rats? Bob Ross. He did. He did. I don't know if it was legal to own them in his state. Who's that I'm playing? Oh, that's who you're playing. Ugh. Look up. Look that way. Look up at the camera. Hi, everybody. You had to fall asleep. I'm sorry. I laughed and woke you up. I'm so sorry. He said, oh, God, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'm so exhausted. I just been working so hard to crawl. And the lippy, smacky noises. Look at you. You're drooling. Yeah. He wants to eat, but he can wait. You smell. You need a bath. You and the dog both. Just both need a bath. All right. Let's put Squirlock back in his cage or his box. It's a nice heated box. But you are going away, and I am going to get to painting. Say bye, everybody. Say bye, everybody. I'm going to sleep. I go to sleep for a little bit. Showing your board hole. As long as you're not rescuing spicy squirrels. No, absolutely not. I would assume that's a skunk. Okay. There we go. Sorry about the autofocus there. 56709. I was going to paint some Warlocks for Necromunda. The problem is I don't have any primed. Spicy dirt squirrel. So yeah. Angry spicy squirrel. Oh, I gotta wash my hands. There. All right. Hands are all washed. And you never bothered one again. Yeah, I imagine that would teach them. There we go. So, to be frank, Doggo just wanted to play. He couldn't understand. We do not play with spicy squirrels. They have 0 chill. I like to do handstands. Yes. I like to spray liquids out of their board holes. Yeah, I've never had a run-in with a squirrel before. I've never smelled one spray, but I am told it is excruciating. And I don't doubt that. Oh, really? Makes me nervous anytime I have to let the dog out at night. Spicy and spiky. Oh, damn. About the worst you get around here is like armadillos. We had an armadillo in our backyard. And those, can carry leprosy. Every once in a while you get a possum, but they're not as bad as you would think. Not around here. Ooh. 56709. 56709. Weird Japanese disco. Spicy. They're heckin' everywhere. And can't go more than 24 hours without one becoming a roadkill in our city. And now the other thing, I wish we had were hedgehogs, but we don't see hedgehogs around here. I think it's too hot. But armadillos are becoming more and more common. You see more and more of them dead on the ground, on the side of the road. Sucks. I hate it. I don't like armadillos. They're kind of nasty looking, but all things deserve to live. That was kind of the way I've always looked at it. Everything deserves to live. It deserves a chance to live. Oh, are they? Armadillo. The car is like hitting a bowling ball. Jesus. Oh, yeah. That's much better. Okay. But Turks. See? Yeah. That's going to work. That's going to work out very well. I've been working on this, a lot of this pipe terrain to make, like a pipe jungle, essentially. Amsterdam. Oh. Apparently. Squirrel peed on my desk. They're worse than the deer. Jesus. That's why he's so stinky. He peed. I never realized how Gerudo Valley from Legend of Zelda sounds like this song. Hootie, alla frickin' Rudy. As a matter of fact, I did. I got it last night. Noble. Constantinople. It's the yeah. So I think maybe on Tuesday I'll stream Helldivers 2 and I'll run around in a mech just for you, Hootie. Yep, dual autocannon. You damn right. You damn right. Yes. Yeah. Gerudo Valley theme, the orchestral version. Yeah. That's nobody's business but the Turks. Istanbul's of Constantinople. Noble's in Istanbul. All right, let's see. Add to the Twitch playlist, and we're going to add it to the queue. There we go. Thank you, Scott Roscoe. Yes, don't forget exclamation point Discord. We're doing share stream in just a little bit. And then also, we have song request channel point redeems if you want. And we also have all kinds of other channel point redeems. So feel free to go nuts because we got a lot of them. We've got all kinds of fart noises and, well, only one fart noise. I haven't finished uploading those. Certain words will trigger events and, yeah, just overall. I've worked really hard at setting up a lot of these things. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff when I started. Taught myself through YouTube videos and everything else. I guess if you consider that teaching yourself. I mean, I had to watch the videos and understand what the fuck these people were talking about. Follow along. And even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. They liked it better that way. I learned that song from Tiny Toon Adventure. We're gonna break some of these off. Right. Istanbul is a continent, and open out concept, and opens in Istanbul. Yeah. There we go. Lots of platforms to stand on. Yeah. And I'll prime this before the next stream, and we'll continue working on our all this pipe terrain I've been working on. Yeah. I'm not gonna worry about this because we haven't actually painted anything on stream in a while, so get on with that. Some painting guy. All these pipes. And wife's been playing Palia. That looks really fun. I downloaded it for myself. I haven't actually played it yet, though. My boy, Waste Control has been playing Borderlands. I have not. I didn't pick that up. There we go. Yep. I've been working on, oh. Camera did not like that. Let's see. See if we can handle this. Hootie, I'm still waiting to send you all these wheels. Vlade is playing Path of Exile too. I don't know who Vlade is. Oh yeah, no, that's not gonna work either, because then you can't even see the damn model. Okay. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. What's everybody else been working on? Like for real. What you working on? Tell me your dreams. Yes, do that, please. And I will I'll get these in the mail for you. Yeah, see? Istanbul's in Constantinople now. Constantinople's in Istanbul. Been getting your ass kicked in Total War. How about this? Nope, wrong one. Okay. Who are you playing in Total War? Like which Professor Grimm, how goes it? It goes. Better than not going, I guess. Wait, I play a second time? Did I play twice in a row? Mad at it. It's kind of odd. You know, we'll hop on over to the hop on over to Discord in just a minute and see what everybody's been working on. Now, I was trying out ogres, but they get started in such a rough area. By turn 12, I've got 3 orc armies coming at me. Jesus. So it's more like, that's like hardcore mode. Yeah, I'm beginning to worry about painting my painting the Necromunda minis because every time I paint one, this is the first one to die in any game that we've played. It's like they call it first. I think somebody said it was first painted syndrome. Oh, colors are shifting. There we go. That's normal difficulty. Don't touch hardcore mode in a Total War game. Can't tell if my son is actually crying or if he's just pretending to cry. I think he's just pretending. Hold on. I can't tell. We're just gonna go on over to the Discord. Screw it. Display capture. Hold on. Someone's being a pain in the ass here. There we go. All right. There we go. There's not too much. You know what Professor Grimm's been working on. God, dog. That's a big mini, my dude. That thing's freaking huge. Good lord. How tall is that thing, Grim? You got a lot of skin work to do on that thing, too. Look at all that skin. Son of a bitch. And bare feet and legs. Chest. Oh. Good lord. So I imagine the Primarch of the... No, goddamn Iron Warriors looks like. And there we go. There's the Malorian. I've yet to hear back from that guy. Like, I finished it. I sent him pictures. I sent him these pictures. I'm waiting to hear back from him. Pretty damn good looking. For being printed on my old printer. Well, he's been messing with me all weekend, so we're working on other stuff. Fair enough. Oh, God, what happened to my... Okay, that's a little better. Look at that. Oh my God. It's huge. Freaking huge. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yep, and here's my backyard. We had to fix all this fence. Everything from where that wheelbarrow is all the way over had to be repaired, all the way back to the bushes back there. That whole section had to be fixed. My father, myself, and my father-in-law spent like 2 days, basically in total, working on it. It spread over the course of 3 days, but about 12, 15 hours worth of time. Oh, there we go. Grim has been working on it. Holy crap. Look at that big bastard. Look at that. Metal. Looking impressive, Grim. Oh crap, I didn't realize he had 4 arms. That's nuts. And then, yeah. Goodness. I made a pet channel. It's... Duh. I can't tell if he's actually upset. Yep, there we go. His base is 80 millimeters. Jesus Christ. There's Squirrellock from the beginning of the month. My little hairless monkey boy. This is when he just started getting hair. A little bit of fuzz. There's him eating. He was so tiny. Good Lord, he was so small. We were worried about him. And there's Art Entity's cat. Oh. I'm Catman. I never did say thank you. And hopefully, you never have to. I'm so out of breath. So tired. There we go. There's Squirrellock eating. There we go. There you go. The 12th, he opened his eye. There you go. And that's everything. Oh. Wait a minute. The fuck? I got screwed up on the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Hold on. There it is. Are we gonna keep him? Yes. Dot, dot, dot. It's gonna be one of those things like, if he wants to go, he can go. We're not gonna, like, force him to stay in here and put him outside and see what he does. If he wants to run off, then that's it. Rich. All right. We'll paint one of these instead. We all had to move this. Yeah. I'm gonna show again. Okay. So what we're gonna do instead, I'm having a hard time figuring out what I'm gonna paint. I know this. I know what I do want to do. I do want to paint some of these Escher gang members. They're very basic. A lot of blacks and a lot of dark colors. Oh man, we got an ad break coming up. Dang. Well, stick around for the ad break if you can. Feel free to go do something else for a while. Back in 3 minutes. And I'll keep on working on. We'll keep on working on what we've been working on. All right, we need a flesh tone for this one. Keep the bluebird in my heart. All right. Nice. I want all my I want all these Escher to have like dark skin tones. They're supposed to be like the Amazons. Because they're tall. They're really tall. And that's on purpose. Supposed to be like Amazons. There we go. Now you can see a little better. Yeah, once that breaks over, feel free to come back. I'd appreciate it. Bird in my heart. Miranda Lambert, pretty good song. All right, here's what we're gonna do. And ads. Boo! I hope everybody else is going to have a good week this week. I know things are a little crazy out there right now. We all find a little bit of just serenity in this storm. I want you all to have a good week. It's kind of hard sometimes to see the positive with so much negative around us. Gotta remember that not always bad. Not always going to be this bad, and it's not always going to be this scary. You're stronger than you think. You can do this. You can do the thing. You can make it through. You're going to be all right. We're going to make it through this together. We're going to have a brighter day tomorrow. I really want to watch this movie because of this song. Oh, Jesus, gotta be careful. I dropped this model not too long ago, and she broke off the base. Her gun broke off, her arm broke off. I mean, it just. Welcome all back. I am just putting some off-white paint on this model's hair. We do some speed paints. Get some cool blends and transitions and stuff. All right, let's see. I'm thinking for the las gun. Yeah. right around here. I like, I'm not great at it, but I do like when weapons have object source lighting on them. That might be something we try and do with this right here. Let's put some glow on the gun. All that right there. And come back with a white. I didn't realize how washed out it was getting. What are we gonna do about it? Pretty good song. Got a real magical mystery tour vibe to it. There's a feather right here. So this creator's signature is feathers. All right, what color cat? She's got a cat tail and cat ears. What color should those be? Tonight I'm going to stay up. Once I'm ready for bed, I'm calling out of work, make some calls for appointments along with some other calls. Fair enough. Do it, man. I can't fault you there. Die. You son of a bitch. Cheshire Cat? What about that? No, I feel you there. I'm like that too. I hate having to try and do shit on my lunch break. Pink and purple. Got it. All right. Pink and purple. Pink and purple it is. I'll do that. That shouldn't be too hard. What are we going to do about it? Camo. Fuck off. I can do the Cheshire Cat. I can do that. And that's not do anything I want, but I think Cheshire Cat works because all of these ones so far have been really oddly colored anyway. They're supposed to be a little bit more fantastical because they're doing a lot of genetic experimentation on themselves and others. So I think we could do that. Levels up enough, get a skill, give her the infiltrate skill so she can stealth. Ooh, I've got some ideas. Probably turn this down just a little bit on my end. Is the music and everything okay? Are my audio levels okay? I know sometimes my my microphone picks up my speakers. Ears are going to be really dark right now until I add some extra color to it. Dark burgundy. Then we'll add a little bit of pink to the purple. Lighten it up. Like a wine color almost. Very dark. Oh, do you not like it, Hootie? Feel free to use the channel point redeem to make a song request. Add your own music. Add the music you like to my playlist. Oh, okay. No worries. But I mean, there are song requests specifically because if there was something that you wanted to hear, this would be your place for it. There we go. Just a little bit. Because I go on other people's streams and get kind of tired of hearing their music. I'm like, what about stuff that I like? All right, I'm thinking las guns for these guys are going to be, or las rifles and stuff are going to be blue. Plasma will be pink. Las is going to be blue. And this is the area where speed paint's coming pretty handy. Once this has a chance to dry, you can hit the white areas, speed paint, and it'll add a colored glow to the weapon. Pretty easy effect, honestly. But I know it's kind of hard to see. My camera doesn't like it when I get too close. You can't back it up. Wife and I saw a trailer for a German movie. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on this stream before. A German comedy called Half Brother or Halbbruder. Looked very silly. We never did end up watching it, and we couldn't. That was before streaming services. Looked pretty damn funny. We meant to watch it, and we never did. It's basically two guys who couldn't be more different from each other find out that they are half brothers, and they are going to look for their father. Same father, two different mothers. One guy is mixed, and the other guy is just straight white. And I'm painting these flaming scarecrows to be proxies for my games on Saturday. You playing some War Machine on Saturday? Is that the Nightmare faction or whatever it is? One of the factions they added right before I got out of it. Or right when I was getting out of it. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the scarecrows were the actual models. My bad. Misunderstood. You all right, my love? Yeah. Okay. I'm to check on you. Here we go. We are gonna really do some wild stuff with her hair. So before I go out, Circle got new light war beasts that look like a scarecrow. That was on fire. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, I just remember them introducing like a nightmare faction where they had like mythical creatures and stuff like that. It was real weird. But they also weren't very good quality. And I was like, oh, that's not good. They added the like robots, and then they added the nightmare creatures, and that was about where I was like, yeah, this game is it's gotten bad. Nobody's playing it at the local hobby shop anymore because of it. At least I assume that's why they quit playing. Grimkin, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, just nobody was playing. They went from playing leagues and tournaments and all kinds of other shit to they just all dropped it so fast. Like if you could have picked up an army for like a third of the price of what people paid for it. They were trying to sell their shit off so fast, and it sucks. I hate to see something like that happen. So many good games out there. What you think? I mean, you can always rent it again. Oh, yeah. Yes, Draconis it is. EP Murdered War Machine with 3rd edition. Oh, okay. I was curious about that because, like I said, I mean, like my local hobby shop, that was the game of choice. One thing I will say about War Machine, it doesn't really make there's armies good on rotation. They're all good as long as you figure out whether they're good or bad. Fair. Been having a hard time finding a metric one. You may have to let me may have to look it up, Draconis, but I can let you know. Um, damn, can't quite see. Hold on. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Oh god, yeah. I don't know if this will help. But yeah, we can certainly find out what it is. I don't think there's anything under here. Yeah, I'll let you know. My wife got it for me. Okay. There were about 15 people that played War Machine 2nd edition at my store. 1/3 release. The crowd disappeared in a few months. That's a damn shame. Okay. It's not time sensitive. Yeah, it's cool because it's black on this side. And now, granted, I've done a lot of airbrushing, like priming and stuff like that. So it's had a lot of light speckles all over mine. It's actually much darker than this. Um, but then on the other side, it is gray and is in inches. But one side is metric and the other side is imperial. And if you can get the lighting just right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you know what the problem is? Sorry. Here we go. That I found. I've got a light. It's got a bar this way and then 2 bars like this that can be adjusted. I found that if I put just the 2 bars on, it makes the color a lot better. Um, yeah, details get a little bit better, a little more crisp. See if we can. Oh, something to this. Yeah, I split a box with a guy when one of the editions of War Machine came out. He wanted the Trollkins, I wanted the Scorn. We split the box. I never saw him again. I went up to a local hobby shop, played a tutorial game, um, and then everybody quit playing. Right when 3rd edition released. I played a tutorial so I could learn, and the guy was like, "Oh, this is the best part about this game is that you can do this and you can do that, and you can hit me with a wiffle ball bat." And yeah, it was like, oh, your Mark IV plays pretty smooth. Not back and forth activations anymore. No arcs of combat that decide if you get more damage or not. Okay, cool. Um, yeah, I didn't get a chance to play a whole lot of it, so there's a lot of stuff I don't know about. Because when it was out, when it was in its heyday, I was still a 40K player. And I started trying to go to the hobby shop that was up the road from us before it closed. And there's a lot of people playing War Machine, so I got into War Machine, and everybody quit playing War Machine. So I ended up selling or trading off all my War Machine stuff. I'm back to working on 40K. Yeah, it sucks. I'm kind of used to it. I worked at a hobby shop for a while, and I saw a lot of games come and go. When the Lord of the Rings skirmish game first came out, it did not do well. We tried to get it going. Miniatures aren't cheap, let alone time and energy put into it. Yeah, I had a pretty decent sized Scorn faction too. I got a whole bunch of them for sale from a buddy for like dirt cheap. Grim, are you talking about Armageddon Shadow War like the 40K game? Okay. Next question. You don't still happen to have that book, do you? What happened? When you let me know you want to part with that. If it's the one I'm thinking, I'll have to look it up. This. This. I saw a review of it earlier. I don't remember how long ago it was, but they were talking about how the rules for Shadow War, a lot of it are interchangeable with Necromunda, like stat block wise and stuff like that. But one, they don't make the rules for it anymore. And then do you know who Uncle Adam is on YouTube? Not miniature games montage. It's yeah, okay. He did a review of it recently, and he was talking about how like a lot of the rules for it could be used in Necromunda, like the stat blocks for like orcs and stuff like that. Because they're almost identical. Or first a reviving kill team, wasn't it? Yes, yes, that was it. Yeah, he did a review of it, talking about how it could be used for Necromunda to add other stuff like orcs and stuff like that. And because of his review of it, copies are even harder to get now than they were before. Because then people start trying to scalp it. Yeah. People are like, "Oh, this is popular, so let's jack the price up." Bunch of bastards. Do that shit. So that's if you wanted to part with it. You don't have to. I'm not sweating it. Um, yeah, Hootie, that was if I'm remembering what he said in the MGM video. Tabletop Minions. There we go. Tabletop Minions. That's the one. If I'm remembering what Adam said in Tabletop Minions, was that it was their first attempt at Kill Team. It was a little more unit based. And that it didn't do well, and then they went back to just a regular old recreating Kill Team, and it. All right. Okay, I'd appreciate it. I'll look up the review on it. Not particularly, no. I'd love to get my hands on it so I could see like what all the rules look like and stuff. But I think I can find a digital scan for now. Pretty sure I can find a or somebody has scanned it as a PDF. It might not be the best copy, but okay. Oh crap. There we go. All right. Yeah, Cheshire Cat. Cool. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Some more of it. There we go. Yeah, I kind of dig this. I don't know who requested this song. That sounds pretty dope. Take a guess. I'd say probably MD. Could be wrong. Yeah. Like I said, I distinctly remember seeing Tabletop Minions doing a review of Shadow War. And a lot of his content is specifically geared towards Necromunda. While I'm on lunch break tomorrow or something. All right. There we go. Couple of layers of varying shades of purple on the tail. Oh, sorry. I realized I'd gotten so close to the camera. Why am I zoomed in so close? No need for that. No. Around there should be good. Sorry if I was shaking the camera real hard there. Get the level of purple that I want. Just slightly in between these two. In between this burgundy and this pinkish color. Has anybody else been working on anything recently? I know Hootie's been working on some dwarves for Warhammer Old World. And Professor Grimm has been working on War Machine. There we go. Brain went dead for a second there. What's that fucking game called again? We were just talking about. I'm a doofus. Okay, there we go. I still got to do the inside of her ears, but now we're going to do purple and pink for the hair. But we're going to do the speed paint for the hair. One spot right. All right. Let's get purple and pink speed paints out. Got Carmine Dragon, brilliant pinkish red, Or should we go with like the bubblegum pink? Here, I do have a bright pink. Somewhere up here. Green. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. There's pink. Yeah, familiar pink. Let's do that one. Familiar pink. Let's find that purple. That's Beowulf blue. Magic blue for the gun. We just need to find the purple. Oh my god, it's the Saja boys. Get the mic a little higher. There we go. I've got purple. There we go. One thing I need to do. I think my son watches this movie about once a week. Not the worst movie in the world to watch on a constant basis. Okay. Goo goo gaga. That's my favorite bit, by the way. In case anybody didn't know. The Saja boys enter the are on the Japanese game show, and they're drinking the bottles of hot sauce. Each one is drinking their own bottle of hot sauce. They're all tapping out, including the host, and the winner is Baby Saja. And he sets the bottle down and just goes goo goo gaga. It just fucking destroyed me the first time. Like, what the fuck is this? Why is this shit so silly? A grown man wearing a bib and a like a baby's bonnet, and drinking a bottle of hot sauce. Fuck. Yeah, if you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, I'm not saying you have to watch anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. But I thoroughly recommend it. This shit's funny as fuck. It's a good movie. The music is really good. Character development and stuff's really good. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Okay. I enjoyed it. And it's generally not my thing, but I forgot to ask, how have you been, by the way? I haven't seen you in a while. Encompass position of the for a drink during that bit. I will agree with you there. Yeah, we do. Not going to argue that. We live in a community. We live in a society. That's what. I'm going to say ups and downs. Yeah, I know what you meant. I understood the implication. All about it. Okay. Here's her las gun, and then we'll just come back to it later on and touch it up. Go through now with like purple. Well, if you ever need to talk about it, feel free to hit me up on Discord. Or I'm here. Not a therapist or anything like that. Here if you need somebody to vent to. Well, exclamation point Discord. You can join on in. Only if you want to. stuff on my mind. Past few days have just been pretty political. Yeah, here isn't the best place for it, but I am not opposed to talking about it, and I'm not opposed to talking about it like in personal messages with people. You want to DM me directly on Discord? I'm good with. We're just gonna. Absolutely no problem with a level-headed discussion of things. So if nothing else, if you just want to vent, I don't have to say anything. I can just sit here and listen. I do that pretty well. Here we go. Once again, I got too close to the camera, so you can't really see. But, it's supposed to be like the Cheshire Cat. Oh. Oh, God, what? How did I get paint all over my gloves? Might have to add this to my Spotify playlist. A little song. That was requested by Tremo, a regular in here. This was added by my best friend. Because he likes synthwave. Here we go. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Let me put that pink up. Not now, anyway. Black paint out. We're touching up this gun. Where's the black paint? Yeah, so the rest of the gang that I've done so far for whatever this gang is called. Oh man, what is that? What is that washing the color out? There's the leader. And these are on my socials too. You can get on my Instagram and maybe my TikTok. The same name on both, Frawgenstein. Yeah. That's kind of what I was going for. Let's see if it'll help darken it down if it's a little brighter. No. Okay. But yeah. I wanted something a little bit brighter on them. So she's got like a neon. Where is the damn? Yeah. Whatever. Okay. It's her. And then this one. Yeah, we're going to ad break, motherfucker. Yes. She's like a demon. The other one's just kind of tall with like a vibrant blue hair. And then this one is like a cat person. So yeah, they're all weird. They're all definitely different. Oh, and the snake woman. I forgot the snake woman. Okay, no good. You can't. The light bar is here. Yeah, good stuff. Ever so slightly, so it's not right up in my face. Let's do the black. There's the feathers. Are going to be like a macaw's feathers. Yes. I've always loved the colors of a scarlet macaw. Oh. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Scarlet Macaw was kind of the inspiration for the feathers. The creator of these minis, the creator's name is Feathers, and they put feathers on all their models. So, um, they got these real. Weird. Why not do one of the prettiest bird colors, which is, in my opinion, Scarlet Macaw. It has incredible coloring. I know it's actually not like the feather is all three colors on all of them, but I figured I would use that as inspiration for it. Like each feather, it's got red feathers, blue feathers, and yellow feathers. Um, if that song hadn't have been everywhere when I was in middle school, I would hate it a lot less. I saw somebody wearing a Hex Girl shirt the other day when I went to the grocery store. Ran up the street to Walmart. Somebody was wearing a shirt of this band. This fake band from an episode of Scooby-Doo. Couldn't get the window down fast enough to tell them how awesome they are before they got in their car. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how that's coming along. Looks like it's got a nice little glow to it. It's not overwhelming. These aren't like not like it's a plasma gun or anything. Certainly want it to want you to be able to look at it and go, okay, that's some kind of a laser, some kind of a energy weapon. There we go. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You can see that glow coming from the inside of the gun. Yeah, the scene I was talking about from K-pop Demon Hunters, the Goo Goo Gaga scene. I did not see it the first time because I didn't sit down and actually watch it the first time. My family did. I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't watching it. Probably just playing over here playing video games. But my son very much enjoys it, and he flipped on that scene. I saw that, and I got spit. I laughed so hard. Something so silly about it. Yeah, very true. Super democracy is not going to spread itself. Um, yeah, I have been hitting Helldivers pretty hard. Not as hard as some people, but I've definitely been trying to get my level up so I can get some of this stuff. Kind of issued something along the lines of a challenge from Hootie Alarudi, who kept insisting that I needed to get a mech. You have to hit 25. And then you also have to have like 20,000 war bonds or resources in order to buy it. I had to do all of that. I do a lot of work to get that deal. Here we go. Okay. Both mechs and the FRV. See, I thought the FRV was 25 and the mech was both the mechs were 20 apiece. Regardless, it's a lot of time and a lot of farming put in. Not like it's impossible or anything like that, but it damn sure takes a minute. All right. Paint some skin tone on here. Level 25. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's so damn expensive. It was ridiculous. I was like, hell yeah, I had 25. I can. Oh, shit, I don't have the money for it. It's like, all right, I've got the money for one. What am I going to get? How about the FRV first? Because I'm pretty damn good in the FRV. I'm a pretty good driver. Much like Rain Man, I'm a good driver. You got the Patriot first. Draconis, why have we not played together? We're just on different schedules. Okay. Yeah. I always advertise when I'm playing, and I do it in Discord as well. Because I got about 4 or 5, well, actually about 5 or 6 people that all want to play. So it's kind of a first come, first serve type when it comes to who gets in group. And sometimes I'll do it on like a Saturday morning. I'll play with a couple of people. Instead of playing in short bursts. Okay, fair enough. Are we doing skin or are we doing tights? I think we're doing tights on this. I think she's going to be in undies and tights. I want to repeat. Heat of the night. It gave me seizures. Jesus. Are you serious? It gave you like actual seizures? That's nuts. Difficulty 8. Jeez. Yeah, that would do it. Well, That's fine with me. I am perfectly fine with playing on a lower difficulty if that'll ensure that you're not getting lots of like explosions and stuff, light sensitivity that would trigger that kind of thing. I am perfectly fine with playing on a lower difficulty. That shit does not bother me. I am simply in it to have a good time. Not trying to break any records or any of that shit. Oh, shit. Apparently the black paint is still wet. That's fine. It's target tracking doing it, and then we'll do that part of my brain. Oh, fair enough. Um, so with Spotify, and I don't know if it's just with premium or if it's even with the free one, you can turn on shuffle and it will, you can turn on shuffle and for it to like pick songs based on other songs that you have in your playlist. I wonder what it would do if I turned that on for this playlist with such a wide berth of songs. Everything from ska to Japanese disco, you know? Like, our algorithm broke. What the hell just happened? Yeah. Now, there's a lot of country music. It might gravitate towards that. Wasn't my pick. Had the HK slap. Put in the song request, sir. Let me see. Get in this light so I can see. Oh, that came real good. You've been drinking. Turn on to the back. Okay. Nice. Okay. You know, it streaks down your back from where you were clearly rinsing it. Admin. It's a channel point redeem. Should be. Where is it at? Song request 220 points. Yeah. You get like 5 songs per stream. I had to limit it because people were going absolutely fucking nuts, and it was just like I couldn't even get a chance to do anything for like a solid 5 minutes as people were just requesting songs. I had to start limiting how many songs could be requested per person per stream. That was also before I realized that I could copy and paste from chat. And I didn't have to type, and that speeded up even more. That's cool. Rather nicely, I think. I like that skin tone, though. Print, shoot, repeat. The HK slap. You got it, Cat. So your hands are purple. Oh, good lord. You're turning violet, Violet. Come on after this. Willy Wonka reference. Or noobs reference. Willy Wonka reference. It was Willy Wonka reference. My daughter, I dyed her hair purple earlier today. And when she rinsed it, her hands turned purple. And she said she looks like she strangled Violet. I said, you're turning violet, Violet. What in the world? What is this? Okay, I'll look it up. Yeah, we got some weird songs in here, so that one fits right on in there. Song for Tick Long, too. block. It's also a ball. That's a strange concept. Block that is also a bong. How I feel about that. Okay. Oh shit, it's almost time to go. Almost time to raid out of here. Been a good stream though. See a lot of my friends. Got to say hi, friend. The guy from SpongeBob would say, "My legs." I do. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know. All right. Need this color. What is this? Xandri dust. There we go. Another thing Feathers does with a lot of his miniatures is he puts purity seals. Seems kind of odd because they're not Imperial. Yeah, if you ever seen Imperial Warhammer models, you know they've got purity seals on them and oaths of the moment. They have like pledges written out on these pieces of parchment that they hang from their armor. Space Marines do it. Like, in this moment, I promise that I will slay all the orcs in the area, or something along those lines. You know, they make a vow that they're going to do something, and they have it printed and put onto their armor. They can be reminded of the vow they made. They can uphold it. Doesn't make a lot of sense for a gang member hive world on an abandoned, basically a manufactorum world. Doesn't make any sense for these to have it, but whatever. Scarlet macaw feathers, and they've got 30 seals. Why the hell not? Oh, I agree. Absolutely agree with you there. Figured that would dry out already. You know, it's kind of what I like about having this diverse playlist like this is, like, this song might not be for you, but the next one might. Stick around for a minute. The next song after the one you hear might be a new song that you enjoy, or it might be a song that you vibe with. You hear a whole bunch of songs and you're like, ugh, my musical choices are better than this, and you request a song. Gotta see. Yeah, she's got it too. Okay, hers is like a brown letter. Okay. That's what I'll have to do. Or, that one right there. It's like a loincloth almost, but it's actually like a leather that hangs down. So we'll have to leave that one. Oh my goodness gracious. It's time for me to head out of here, lab rats. I gotta feed the squirrel. I gotta go to bed. Oh god, I zoomed out all the way to the back. I didn't realize. I think it came out pretty good so far. I think the Laz looks pretty good, the Laz effect. Overall, it looks fine. Fit right in with the rest of them. They're all really weird, and that's just fine. Nice dark skin, like Amazon's would, because the Amazon is in South America. Skin tones would naturally be darker. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's find somebody to raid into. Stick around for the raid, lab rats. Give me just 1 second to find somebody. Raid on out of here. And I will be back on Tuesday, and I think we'll play some Helldivers. I'll probably keep on painting on this model until then. Wow. I think only 2 people that I follow are streaming, so it's... That person has 170,000 viewers. Fucking A. That's a lot of people. Well, they're a big-time celebrity, though. I don't got time for that. Okay, so the Lion Creative is streaming MMORPG Tycoon 2. Jesus, that just sounds meta as hell. Let's design the best MMORPG we can. Okay, let's see. So Gracias Artwork is streaming miniature painting, and Lion Creative is streaming. Let's see. Have not rated them in the past 30 days. All right, we'll raid into Lion Creative. This is absolutely nonsensical. I will be back on Tuesday for some more Helldivers. Thank you for hanging out with me, Lab Rats. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a good beginning to your week, and I hope that you have the kind of day that you deserve. Hopefully that's a good one. Yeah. And just remember that things will get better. They always do. So until next time, Lab Rats.